Alright everyone, welcome back to 7 Days to Die 2.3 Smorgasbord 500 plus mods, of which I only care about a few of them if I'm being honest, but the few that I do care about are pretty cool. So hey, what? I thought I ended this with 2 companions, but now I have 1. I genuinely don't know if one of them died in the last episode and I just didn't notice, or if one just disappeared, or what's that's about, but now I have 1 companion. Alright, so, the AI companions are pretty hit or miss, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they are, what the hell? What the hell? Oh, shit. I just walked straight into spikes. Amazing. My brain works so well. Anyways, yeah, so the AI companions are a little hit or miss. They aren't a lot of damage as near as I can tell, and they just disappear sometimes. So that's not amazing. Shit. I am not equipped for this right now. I've had my week off from this, and now my brain doesn't work anymore. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Anyways, that's what happens when you go a week between recording sessions, but you know, that's what happens when you have a job. Anyways, it's been a week, I'm a little rusty again. That just is gonna happen at the beginning of every play session, unfortunately. I'll get back into it in like 10 or 20 minutes. But anyways, very little has happened with me that's interesting. So my wife and I are going to New York in like 2 weeks, and all I can think is what happened to that time. Like just a little bit ago, it was like a month, and now it was like a month away, and now it's 2 weeks away, and you get the idea. Life just goes by so quick nowadays. Like my job's pretty mentally demanding, so like the day just kind of flies by. And yeah, anyways, enjoy your time if you aren't working yet. It will kill your soul. Anyways, oh shit, I should not have reloaded there. Okay, I'm getting a little bit into it. If I just... My wrist kind of hurts a little because I obviously use my mouse all week at work, and I just need to get it at the right angle. It's very important to hold things at the right angle. That's how you avoid getting carpal tunnel syndrome. Oh, I didn't even realize that guy. Oh, he's gonna die soon, isn't he? I'm gonna be out of companions very soon. Ah, well, not my concern. I didn't even realize this was that kind of quest. I see Art the Clown everywhere, man. He's everywhere. Anyways, if you haven't seen Terrifier, if you're into like gore, terror kind of movies, like, you know, Hostile, watch it. If you're not into that, don't watch it. Anyways, alright, we got what we came for, and I don't really care. Oh, okay, I'll get this too. I'll get this too. How do I not have a fire axe yet? I'm quite a ways into this. How do I not have a fire axe yet? Ooh, that was that was a lot of good stuff right there. And that is everything that's already in my inventory, basically. What's this? Yeah, that's nice. No complaints. I've got to admit, like, I think Sonya might have made one of the better, like, atmospheric mods. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a little silly, but it's also, like, not that weird or anything. Like, sure, you might run into Michael Jackson dancing occasionally, but like that's about as weird as it gets. It's not like super immersion breaking. And for the most part, like I could believe someone would dress up as Jason or Michael Michael and then go around murdering people in a zombie apocalypse. Because I mean, honestly, I've seen weirder. Anyone remember the Slender Man murders where that like young like she was a child, but she wasn't like that young. She was like preteen, so she should have known better, but she convinced her friends to sacrifice someone to Slenderman or some crap like that. Yeah, I totally believe someone would dress up as in fact, I believe a fair few number of people would dress up as Jason Voorhees or something in the zombie apocalypse and just let their worst impulses come out. You just know they would. But yeah, anyways, we're also I for the life of me cannot remember what it's called, but there's this classic Christmas show in New York. God, I don't remember what it's called. Oh, by the way, Ticketmaster sucks. Like, we really hate Ticketmaster. So basically, way back when we were gonna go to Taylor Swift, but then a whole bunch of stuff came up, so we were going to. Oh my God, I'm 50% infected. How did that happen? Oh yeah, right. I don't have antibiotics because those are the rarest thing in the world here, apparently. But anyways, we were gonna go to a Taylor Swift concert, and then that just didn't pan out, and we were gonna sell the ticket. But they don't warn you when you can't sell the ticket anymore. So I'll take the iron shovel, I think, maybe? Oh, this is a hard one. I think I have better than this already on my helmet light, and of course I would get it for free after I got it, because I only got that in an episode or two ago. This saves me from having to actually craft it, I guess. Yeah, sure, whatever. Anyways, sure. That's a fine enough quest. But anyways, so we ended up trading the entire account to someone, and then like my wife obviously has has her separate Ticketmaster now. Anyways, yeah. So the point is, we basically just gave the account away because that was the only thing we could do. Like we weren't going to go there, and the tickets were just going to go to waste. But anyways, so we were we were getting the New York one, and she accidentally logged into the old one, and yeah. So then we had to go through a whole rigmarole, and we did get it back, and everything worked out. But like, oh my God, Ticketmaster is just the worst. Like, you basically have to call them to get anything done. Like, there's no their email barrel. Their I don't even think they have an email on their page anymore. But you basically have to call them. It's gonna be a whole thing, and I hate it. I hate any service that makes me call them. I wonder who would have got the XP if they finished off. Anyways, but yeah. If there was a really good alternative that had all the stuff I want, obviously I would never use Ticketmaster again, but as is, they're kind of the only option in a lot of cases. What do I want? Do I have anything? Oof, do I have anything that'll give me food and water? Yeah, I do. Alright, we're mostly dehydrated though, for whatever reason, so we're just gonna chug some water, lots of water. I should probably go back to my base real quick, which is over here, I think? Yeah, it's over here. Geez, it feels like it's been a long time since I've been to my base. So I don't really know if it's the best use of my resources to be pumping up my food and water, considering I'm 50% infected, and I think an antibiotic only does 50% if I'm not mistaken, but hopefully we've got some honey and that will help a little bit. I don't know. Just stave it off if nothing else. I haven't punched anything in a while. I'm gonna punch something. There we go. Look at that, world heavyweight champion. Anyways, but yeah. There really just needs, like, I know there are alternatives, but I don't think there's any that really, are all that useful, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna keep this gun just because I like it, but I don't want to use it. Actually, I'm gonna keep most of this stuff. I don't really care. I'm at that point where I just want to go shoot things, you know? Why am I doing that manually? Here, let's do it not manually. I probably just ruined some carefully made storage or something, but yeah. Pipe rifle, don't care, don't care. Oh wait, I might care about that ammo. I don't know what it was. Where'd it go? 9mm, I definitely care about that. We'll just go ahead and use this to get rid of it. We already have better than that. We'll keep this. The jars I don't care about. Dump this, dump this. I don't know. I don't know. No, 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 no. Don't know. Anyways, get rid of this. Don't care, don't care, don't care. I was gonna sell these, wasn't I? And then I completely forgot about it at some point. Anyways, the point is, Ticketmaster sucks. I hate them. Every time I use them, it always is a pain. Like, honestly, I just want an alternative to them. Because, I mean, even putting aside all the stuff about the potential for the scalpers making ticket prices rise and everything like that, it's just not really a great platform to use. Like, it's kind of annoying. Like, every time my wife logs into it, she has to reset her password now. And this isn't the one she traded, by the way. There's no special flag on the new one. I don't know why it always makes her do that. But anyways, that's enough about Ticketmaster. I'm just complaining about the most recent thing that happened in my life while I wait to go shoot some zombies. Huh, is that a new one? No, that's just the doctor guy. Oh my god, I made a mistake. There we go. Anyways, that was stupid. Haha. So yeah, not a lot going on in my life. Although, my wife, she's been super wanting the Meta Ray-Ban glasses for a long time, and I personally don't see the big deal, but we finally, okay, this was a whole ordeal, so I just want to tell you guys all about it because it's kind of funny. So I was picking my wife up, and she was at a different, so the store she works at has like 3 different stores, so we were at one of the southern ones, and then So we were out of our way. Then I just tell her, oh yeah, sure. She asks if we can go look at them. They're supposed to be at Target. So she puts in Target. My wife is not good with directions or GPSs. Like, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not going to like beat the I'm not going to beat the dead horse in our relationship, but anyways, she's not good with GPSs, and I should never have let her do that. So anyways, we then go like to the opposite side of the city, like past the opposite side of the city that we normally go to a completely different target that was out of Silent Hill. Like no one was there. It was the biggest target I've ever seen, but no one was there. There was like one employee there in the entire store. We finally found him and dragged him to the display case just to be told they can't let they don't let you they don't let you test them out. So anyways, we were going to the mall for an entirely separate reason, and we have never been into a Bass Pro Shop, so I just decided, and there's a Bass Pro Shop there, so I just asked her if she wanted to go in, and we went in anyways. I'm gonna buy a fishing rod at some point. I want to go fishing someday, but I do not even want to know why that clown had glass in his inventory. That sounds horrifying. But anyways, we really? Just right here. Okay. But so we go into the Bass Pro Shop, and wouldn't you believe it, David, this place had the Ray-Bans on display. You could test them out and everything. Like, yeah, it was a Bass Pro Shop of all things. Like, I know they have stuff other than, you know, fishing gear, but I wasn't expecting them to be the one. But anyways, we also went to Best Buy because it's right beside the Bass Pro Shop just to check to see if the prices were better or the same. And then we went to a lens crafter in the same mall, by the way. And we finally found the best on the like they had the best deal on it overall because they not only like they could get you your prescription lenses on it and everything, and there was like a 40% discount if you bought the it was a whole thing. Anyways, so we finally got that for her, and she's super excited. We're gonna be picking those up after her work is over today, and hopefully we'll use them. We also I feel like that's a big problem in life. Like you get the shiny new toy, and then it's a little bit hard to use or a little inconvenient, so you don't completely learn to use it, and then you know how it goes. You just don't, and then you've wasted a lot of money. We kind of did that with our GoPro, although it did get its uses. I dropped it down on the stairs at the, not in the, so it wasn't like it was the stairs leading to the Eiffel Tower, but it wasn't the Eiffel Tower itself. I dropped it down the stairs, and wouldn't you know it, that thing survived. It was perfectly fine. It didn't even have a scratch on it, so. And we also used it. Well, we didn't use it. One of our friends who does free diving used it, but oh wow, graceful, aren't they? But we did get to, it was used underwater once, which is like 80% of the reason you get one of those, I guess. They're terrible. Anyway, so the GoPro was actually a pretty decent investment, so I'm not like super weird about it. But I do like to make sure I'm getting my money's worth. Really? Blueberries? Okay. And so I'm pretty sure we'll get our money out of the Ray-Bans, but I don't know. It's just one of those things. They aren't cheap either. Like, nothing's cheap anymore. I remember when you could get cool tech gadgets for pretty cheap, and now you just can't. Some of it's tariffs, some of it's just inflation, some of it's corporate greed. Although, I guess inflation and corporate greed are kind of the same thing. I'm by no means some radical communist kind of person. However, like, the corporations are getting a little out of hand lately, aren't they? But yeah. Oh, hey. Man, this guy is horrifying. He would be, like, right at home in Dead Space. Where are you going? 1 damage? Man, Bew is just going along like a trooper. I feel like there's some, like, the more of them you have, the worse they do, but the less you have, the better they do kind of thing going on. But yeah. Anyways. By the way, I know I made this point last week, but I have a new record, so of course, I would immediately get this. Like, I've noticed that happening a lot. Like, the second you get if you buy something or you craft something, it immediately becomes available everywhere, and I've noticed this happen more than once. Range damage +5? Ooh, that was a pretty nice upgrade. That was a really nice upgrade. I'll take 10% more range damage. If anything, I think that might be off. Like, yeah. Because it should go all the way up to, what, 25%-ish? Or does it have a fall-off point at some point? Anyways, oh, that's cool. They do the whole, they just copy you thing. That's cool. Anyways, so, I have a new record from getting to my wife's work to my work. It took me exactly 18 minutes. There was basically where is all the zombies? Anyways, it took me like 18 minutes, and that is amazing. Like, holy crap. So, on a day, so you can basically track this from how many people have worked from home. On Friday, where the most people do work from home if they have the option, it takes me 18, like my record is 18 minutes, but my average is around like 20-ish. Wow, there's a lot of blueberries here. And, on the days that the least number of people do work from home, which are usually Monday and Tuesday, as near as I can tell, it can take me up to 40 minutes to get there. Yeah, it's the difference of it's literally double the amount of time to get there when work from home isn't happening, and that bothers me so much. Like, honestly, like, there have been studies on this. Work from home is so much better. You know how, so I've been doing so I've been doing programming lately as part of my, so basically I have to, I'm processing files from our vendor and data supply, company, and, ooh, that wasn't it. Oh, shoot. That was some, that was some good storytelling right there. Like, that was pretty good right there. It reminds me of that there was a town in Fallout 3 where, there's a sniper and, immediately they just, like, have someone run in and get headshotted as some environmental storytelling for that one. Really enjoy that one. But anyways, as I was saying, so, like, so I have a lot to focus on, right? Oh, really? Not where I would have expected you to be, but okay. Perfect. So there's, anyways, we have a phone at every desk for some godforsaken reason. Like, it's a whole thing. Like, when people are in the office, they never look at their Teams messages, and it bothers me so much, because I'm going to primarily communicate through Teams. I always like to have a written record left behind, so if someone else is dragging their feet, I can literally point to say, hey, I asked this person about this, blah, blah, blah. You know, same thing with email. Anyway, so if I have the option, I'm contacting someone through Teams or Slack or what have you, and email, and then finally, if I really have to, I'll call them or verbally talk to them. Although more often than not, I'll just go to their desk because, I mean, you know, if you actually have something important enough to talk to them, you might as well just go to their desk and get it done. But anyways, so I basically have to remember a couple of things. The row in the file I'm starting with, what I'm doing with the row, and where it's going in the new organized stuff, right? That's actually pretty hard to do when a phone is ringing non-stop. Oh my god, I hate it so much. Anyways, I would probably be... Okay, so putting aside the mental energy I use to not die on the highway, putting aside the mental energy I use to not die on the highway, because oh my god, people cannot drive here. Really? 5,000 dukes, that's all? I might take the nail gun. Not really amazing, but I don't know. Perhaps bundle, kind of worthless. This is really worth. I guess I'm taking the 5,000 dukes. Not amazing or anything, but let's see what we got. Also, I think that's the new trader, so I might go to the new trader right away. AK-47, I don't have any of these. Uzi, don't have any of these. Bunker Buster isn't the worst. Tools, nothing I don't already have, which is just the way the world works apparently in this world. Surviving sharp weapons. Knives will ignore. That's pretty decent, but I'm not really using knives as my main weapon. I don't really see anything the trader has that I care about too much. I might just go to a new trader with all my money and see what happens. I might also go back to Jin if it works out. Yeah. Anyways, is there anything I want to sell? Oh yeah, there is stuff I want to sell. Sell, sell, sell. Honestly, maybe sell. Like, I don't usually sell that kind of stuff. This is a total sell. They might break down into something, but I just don't trust myself around them, you know? I'm gonna set them down, and then that's gonna be what kills me. Not that I'm not going to have a problem soon. Look at that. How much is this worth? That one's a hard one. Okay, special jobs, yes. Opening trade routes 3. But anyways, if the new one takes me near Jin, I might consider going to Jin. I don't know. Where is my base? It's up here. Oh yeah, so anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, so anyways, the phone ringing constantly is just like such a soul-killing headache nightmare. And I might hire, depending on how much crap I have in my base, I might just go ahead and hire the, wait, am I going the right way? No, I am not. I might go ahead and hire another NPC just used as a pack mule specifically for this move. Like, honestly, that's probably one of their biggest uses, just making it so you don't have to go on multiple moves. But anyways, we'll see how much crap I have. I think I might need two, actually, even with the bike. But yeah. The, yeah, anyways, as I was saying, I don't know. It might be part of how my brain works. Genuinely, I might have something. Never been to a psychiatrist or psychologist or whoever does that crap. But anyway, I feel like there's something up with me because small noises like really bother me. So yeah, phone ringings are hell. Yeah, we're probably gonna need another one, so I'm gonna hire another one just specifically for this move. And then we'll tear apart our base and head to the new one. I'm excited. I'm hoping it's harder in the new area. Like, a lot harder, actually. I wonder if I gave them medical supplies, if they would actually heal themselves, because I have tons of bandages, and, like, self-sustaining minions would probably be pretty good. I don't know. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, join me on the next one. Bye!